Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Beauty Biz 101 with your host, me, Lily Reagan, and
Madeline Rotaball.
Did you fall for it?
Yeah, gotcha, sucker. Today we are talking to you guys about...
Just go straight into it. You never have any,
I'm not letting it set.
Okay.
You get the joke or you don't.
Today we're going to be talking to you guys about how to become an esthetician, lash tech, medical esthetician.
All the fun things.
Should we tell them about No, we can't get into how to open your own business. That'll be another episode.
Yeah, we can do a whole nother episode on that.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and go first since Maddie's is going to be way more in depth. And this will be for the state of Indiana. So all of these rules just fall under the state of Indiana's regulations.
Do you want to do any life updates first?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any?
Nope. What about you?
Everything's the same since the last
Everything's the
couple
same.
episodes. So obviously we missed an episode because Lily and I went to the new club in Kokomo called Club Obsession. And we had a lot of fun. And we did not
We
feel up to recording after.
No.
Not after, but the next day, a little.
Can you imagine coming here at 2 a.m.? Let's just go. Let's just go record.
Insert clip here.
Yeah. I'm going to insert a clip so you guys can see this. That's why you got to watch the YouTube video.
Right. For me, life update, Tanner moved in with me. Did I tell you that?
Yep. So fun.
He dropped me off at work today.
Yeah. Because she couldn't drive herself.
I
Just
could
kidding.
have, but I'm just a little tired today.
Yeah.
I feel like that's really my only life update, though.
Yeah.
Not a lot's been going on, just working and that's really it. I have a New Year's goal to travel out of state once a month, but I haven't. For June, I just went to Chicago for a concert. That was really fast. In July, I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but I'd like to go to Michigan.
Oh, yeah. We would like to go to Michigan, too. We might go for, my birthday weekend. I don't know. But other than that...
Have you been to the Mackinac Island?
No, I haven't.
You should go there.
It's so far away.
Oh, is it 6 hours or 7?
It's probably
You also have to take a ferry.
True. I like South Haven.
Mm-hmm. New Buffalo's a cool place, too. I've been there. There's beaches right there. And then, a cute strip with breweries and wineries and shops. And then the casino.
Michigan's very dog-friendly, too. It's like every little town up there is so dog-friendly. Love that.
As it should be.
You take Bug with you?
I haven't before because I went with my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
But we would probably take Bug and Cece if Tanner and I went. They love the beach. They're cute.
I love that for them. They're probably so cute. They probably want to dig holes.
Cece digs holes, and Bug just gets sand, in her teeth somehow. It's always in her lip.
Oh my gosh. My dog yesterday. So I saw this thing for if they keep licking their paws.
Yeah. It's like an allergy, right?
Yeah. And what you can do is fill the tub up and then just a little bit of water and then put in that iodine solution because it's antibacterial. So here I am trying to pick up my 130-pound dog to put him in the damn tub. I think I sprained my kneecap, if you can even do that. So I was picking him up, and he was fighting me the whole time, and he was just, it was a mess. And so I was like, you know what? Screw it. So I ran that tub and dumped half the bottle in there for nothing.
Oh, no.
So, because it would have been so much easier just to get him in there, let it sit on his paws. But anyways, I just freaking dunked toilet paper in there and started wiping away at his little paws, or big paws, actually. So
Did it help at all?
he hasn't licked them since. They say it's good to
that.
clean out their paws, and because bacteria just gets built up.
Right, it's like hands, and they just can't wash them.
I know. And he's walking on the dirt and everything outside.
Yeah, there's probably so much bacteria getting in there. Speaking of bacteria, I'm getting a new acne product.
Yeah.
That comes in this week, actually. So I'm fine talking about it on my podcast because it'll probably be in by the time this airs.
Yeah.
But it's called Hydrinity Spray.
I'll buy it.
Let's talk about
Sold.
It's my best customer.
I just love buying stuff. I'm getting a adrenaline rush. I should probably talk to my therapist.
So,
Oh! I'm going to see the Jonas Brothers.
Me too. We talked
Really?
about that already.
Yeah. I got my tickets the other day. Okay, go.
Let me get back to my
Yeah,
shit.
go ahead. Sorry. If I don't say it, I'm going to forget it.
I think we have a little bit of ADHD too.
It's fine.
I know, Jonas Brothers. Squirrel! Okay, so this spray has hypochloric acid in it. I think I'm saying it
I
right.
have seen TikToks about that spray.
Yes. So it's like as strong as bleach, like kills a bunch of like bacteria and
gonna
stuff like that.
Inhale all of
But
it.
it's as gentle as water. Literally,
Oh,
I
really?
watch a video of this girl. She literally sprays it in her eyes and her mouth. It's helped a lot of people with cold sores. It's helped rosacea, acne. It's very healing. So we're getting that in with also like a serum that like you can get like a kit with it,
Yeah.
or the spray by itself. So I'm very excited about that, and I'll post more on like my story about it. But
I heard it's
gonna be
good
really
to
great.
spray after you work out.
yeah, anytime, like just throughout the
Wow.
day as like a mist. It's all antibacterial.
Wow.
So, you
What-
know, spray it on your phone, whatever. Like,
Is it one of the brands you already carry or different?
no, it's a new brand. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I believe the brand is actually called Hydrinity, and then the mist is called,
Is it hydrochloric? Hypochloric?
oh, I don't know.
You'll figure it out when you
Anyways,
get
good stuff.
here. Can't wait. You know how
I'll
much
give you
it's-
more info when I actually get it in.
You know how
but
much it's going to be?
yeah, I think it's like a $60 spray.
Oh,
But it's good shit.
maybe I won't buy it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I definitely
Actually,
will.
so Addie, you know all that acne she was struggling with on her
Yeah.
stories? She actually bought the spray and was testing it out, and that's what's really been helping
Oh,
her
good.
acne.
I
So we're
definitely
going to
need
talk
it.
about that. We just didn't want to yet until we had it in because we knew our clients were going to want it.
Yeah, for sure.
And I bought a bunch of them, especially for that event I have coming up. I just wanted to make sure I had enough for all of that.
Yes, and that will be August 19th from
10 to 2.
10 to 2. Okay.
Lily's going to be here doing the permanent jewelry, and we're
Yeah.
signing autographs.
Yep, from 12 to...
$50 a letter. So my whole name is like, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah. What else? Booze Buggy's gonna be here.
Booze Buggy. I am gonna have more clothes from my friend Mallory's boutique. Her rack's always out here. And then another girl is coming with like those shirts that are more like custom made where they say like mama or cool aunt club or something. And she also makes cups.
Oh, cool.
Her name's Carly Sisson.
Maybe I've heard of it.
And then I'm going to do build your own flower bouquet, but I don't know if I'm going to have somebody do it. I was just going to try to do it because I hired 2 new receptionists. That's another update.
Yeah. One of them is my lash client, and she is so cute.
Really?
Kaylee.
Oh.
I love her!
Yeah, she's nice. So I hired 2 new receptionists. They're both part-time. They're just going to be helping us out. One is going to help out a lot in social media, which I'm really excited about because
Yeah, that'll be nice to take
she
that
can just
load off.
keep up on like trends and then like literally just record us and tell us what to do, and that will like help me out so much. But yeah, so I figured one of them could run the flower bouquet thing, or I could just have that truck come out and do it too.
Yep.
I don't know. We'll see.
So another little mini update for myself is I think I'm going to start taking new lash clients again. I don't know if I'm just gonna wait through July and then do like August start taking new people, or just kind of like when my schedule's like today, like or tomorrow. I know I'm gonna have a big gap, so I'm like, oh, if you want to come and be a
Right.
new client, like I'm
Post
open
on
to
your
that.
story or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's fun. I've had a lot of people asking, so I think
I have people ask
ready.
all the time for you.
Really? Well, it makes me feel good.
Mwah.
Yeah. So do you want to go ahead and get into this business?
Yeah, I also want to say one more like little update is MDR Skincare. First of all, we've already sponsored one of Tanner's softball teams, but now we are starting a softball team that I am also going to be on.
Yeah.
Like
The
it's
fall ball thing?
yeah, it's MDR Skincare. I'll sponsor that one too. Would you ever want to play?
Mm-hmm.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. It's on Mondays.
Yep.
Monday nights.
I'll play.
Addie
Emily
doesn't
plays on
want to
my
play. I told her she could be our cheerleader.
Yeah.
But, like, my dad's going to play sometimes, and Tanner's dad's going to play. But I want to have enough people where, like, if somebody wants off or has something going on, they can just take off and we have another person to, like, fill in.
Because it's what?
What?
When is it?
What's the question?
Sometimes my words come out before my brain comprehends it.
I think it starts like at the end of August or early September, and it'll be every Monday, and it's like September through October.
Yeah, it's not very long.
No. And it's double header. So Mondays, 2 games every time, which is nice.
Yeah.
So Tanner's been having me out in the field practicing. Like today he was like, "You're going to go sweat it out. We're going to get to work."
Oh.
And I'm like, "No."
What time softball practice I'll come? I might need it. I might need practice.
No, I haven't played softball in 7 years. So when he took us to the batting cages, he took me and my friends to the batting cages, and then we were out in the field. I was so sore the next day because you don't use those muscles.
No, yeah.
So,
I definitely need to get a practice in. So
yeah, we can do a couple
serious.
practices. Okay. We can do
Jackson Memorial Park.
6 p.m. Jackson Memorial Park tomorrow.
Yeah.
We can do a couple practices because. Did you play softball in high school?
No. I
Ever?
just think it's fun.
Oh, okay.
I played a few games with, because Emily couldn't play, last year, 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
It is fun, and it's just nice to go out and, like, have, like, exercise, but be with your friends and stuff and have fun. But Tanner, like, plays all the time, so, you know, he's really good. And
Yeah, he plays.
the other day, he's right-handed, and he's such a show-off sometimes. And he's like, "I'm just going to bat left-handed and see how it goes." Hits it over the fence, home run. Yeah, left-handed.
Great. I'm glad he's on our team.
He's our coach.
Oh, perfect.
He's a good coach. He's nice. He won't yell at you.
Perfect. Good, because I will cry.
He might yell at me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. That's fine. Is Cece going to be there?
Yeah.
Cece and Bug.
Yeah.
Becoming a lash artist in the state of Indiana, you can do a few things. You can either go to cosmetologist or esthetician school. Cosmetology. Why did I say cosmetologist? Same difference. So yeah, you can go to school. Or they just rolled out a new program last year, which is a 45-hour course through an IDOH approved academy, like artist, anything under
Yeah,
those.
like it could be a person, right?
Yeah,
You have to
it can
just
be a
trained in
person
it.
or it can be somebody who actually started an academy. So there's a ton in Indy. And if you ever want to look at the available places, then you can get on the state website and there will be a list of those that are approved to offer the course to you. So I did mine last year and I did it through the Babe Cave, and I highly, highly recommend Liz. She is an amazing educator and she will not let you leave until you feel confident in what you're doing. So, and I'm not sure if she still does it like this anymore, but she had 2 options. You could either do like 1 week where you just knock out all the hours, or you could kind of, you could do the 2 days of education and then come in and make up your hours kind of as you go, which is what I did because my schedule was insane. So I was
She's
like,
just
you know
so
what?
busy.
Let me, yeah, so busy. I'm working on that though. I don't want to be as busy. But yeah, so I went down there on days that I knew I would have off or I would have more time to actually work on my models and stuff. So that was really nice. Kind of a do it as on your own terms type deal. But like I said, I'm not sure if she still does that. She might just do the whole 1 week and knock it out, which that would be so easy too. Like just plan to take a week off and then
Right.
get it all over with.
Well, especially
Yeah.
for people, you already started and had your business because they just changed the rules. But people who haven't had their business yet, they should be able to do like the week.
Yeah.
Because they don't have like clients or anything.
Right, yeah. So, and then it is regulated by your county health department. So I already go through the health department for my tattoo license and everything for brows. So it wasn't much just to tell them that I started doing lashes too. So that's super easy. Trying to think of anything else.
Are you going to tell them how to become a permanent jeweler too
Yeah.
while we're here?
Well, you can go training through me for
Right,
that.
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah. Training for
train
me.
you.
I give you everything you literally need except the machine. I send you the link to where to buy it. And most of the time they're doing a discount. The machine I recommend is about 2,300-ish. And then, yeah, but you can make that back. And then the training from me is $750. So...
And you tell them how to, and you give them jewelry when they come too?
Yeah.
Chains and stuff.
So you get 4 different, you get 2 gold, 2 silver, and then I give you 5 feet of each of those chains. So you're set up pretty good.
Yeah.
And I give you links to where I buy everything, my charms, everything like that. Show you how to apply bracelets, anklets, necklaces, show you how to put on charms and connectors, how to get the best weld, how to use the argon gas, which I don't really use because I just don't really feel like I need it.
What is that?
So the argon
gas is what high frequency is, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
So when you zap it, the argon takes away the oxygen from the weld. So it's a little bit of a cleaner weld, but that's when I just take the fiberglass brush. So I mean, it's really, it's highly debatable in the permanent jewelry. A lot of people use it, a lot of people don't. I've had no issues though, so I'm like, why would I? Yeah. You know what I mean? But I do show everybody how to use it in case they.
Right. Is it an attachment to their machine?
Yeah. So on the back there's a gas tubing, and then it connects to the tank.
Wow.
So yeah.
There's a lot more permanent jewelry than I thought.
Yeah. But like I said, you don't have to use that.
Right. That's cool though.
It's a little scary to use, but I don't think it'll kill you. Just don't sit in a plastic bag with it running. So
right.
I think you'll be fine. Other than that, I think that is it. And then to do microblading, it's really like
you do that too.
Yeah. Literally all they ask for at the health department is they want a record of the last time you got one of your shots. Maybe it's hepatitis B or something like that. And then they want proof of your bloodborne pathogens certification and the course that you took certification.
And then it's pretty much like tattooing, right?
Yep, it falls under tattooing.
So you have to set your shop up like a tattoo shop a little bit.
Kind of, yeah. You just have to have everything there, everything organized and labeled. And then the weird thing about it is they give you your tattoo artist and piercing artist permit. It's all one. So legally I can pierce, but I have no idea what I'm doing.
Right.
I would never do that, but I'm just like, what? Like, let's make those separate just in case.
Yeah.
But...
And then where'd you get microblading training through?
I went to Indianapolis Microblading down on the south side of Indy, and she's amazing too. She moved though, but I don't know if somebody else is doing the trainings or if she might come back and visit for trainings and stuff. So
there's a lot of people I've seen on Instagram that do trainings that are microbladers, like they do that for their job and they just also train and they're really good.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you just find somebody and get trained by them.
Yeah.
As long as you have your certifications and stuff.
Yeah. Lafayette Microblading, her name's Marissa. She offers training. She's really good. Indy Brow Boss, she's in Carmel. She does really good and she offers training. And then what I like about them is they never do like big classes. It's very like,
one-on-one.
Yeah, you're getting or maybe just a few people.
Yeah,
so
that's nice.
You get that attention that you need to be able to ask questions and everything.
Cool.
Yeah. So are you ready to talk about your stuff?
Let me use your phone because mine's at 1% because I wrote a bunch of notes. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about how to become an esthetician / medical esthetician, laser technician, things like that in Indiana. So this applies to Indiana, but I guess I'm sure some of it would be the same for other states. So
probably.
You just have to kind of see what your state requires. But obviously you want to find a school in your area first when you're wanting to become an esthetician. So I went to the Salon Professional Academy in Kokomo, which is now named the Summit Salon, and I've seen those like all over Indiana.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've also I think I've seen those in other states too.
Really? Is it like a franchise type deal?
Maybe I'm lying. I don't know. But I know I've seen them in Indiana. A couple of them. And then Aveda too. I've seen
Yep.
a few of those. Addie went to Aveda, and I would say in school, you're not going to learn everything. Like, you're going to have to do extra classes. You're going to have to do a lot of extra stuff on your own, which a lot of people they don't expect. They think you're going to learn everything when you go to school, and you're just not. Like, you're just going to have the mindset that you're going to have to do extra work and put in and do some more classes and stuff like that. So, whatever school you go to, they're going to already know like the state rules. Mm-hmm. So they're going to know how many hours you need to accomplish to get your license. And then when you're in school, they're obviously going to go over what we call like theory, which is book work, where you're in the classroom for so long learning like anatomy, electricity, like product ingredients, all that like knowledge before you actually hit the floor and take clients. And before you hit the floor, you'll test out and you'll try like each service that you've already learned just by practicing on each other to make sure you're ready to start taking clients. And then when you start taking clients, you have to complete so many of each service. So like facials, you have to do like 100 facials or whatever it is. But the nice thing about the school is I feel like they teach you a wide variety of things. So you can go like a lot of different directions with aesthetics. Me personally, I learned like facials, basic chemical peels, waxing of the face and body. We learned special effects makeup, which really came in handy since my parents own a haunted house.
Oh, yeah.
Regular makeup. I didn't learn lash lifts, but my sister wasn't just in school and they learned like lash lifts. You learn basic like lash extensions, but that's why I'm saying like you have to go to extra training because they're not going to teach you volume or anything like that. Right. So they just kind of teach you the basics. What else did I learn? Oh, body treatments, some type of like massages, body wraps, microdermabrasion, and I think each school is different. So for microdermabrasion, maybe you'll learn like hydrofacial at your school or dermaplane or whatever, some type of exfoliation. I feel like you have to learn. So yeah, you'll get to practice on a bunch of people who come to the school and know that they're getting their work done from students. And then after you complete your book of however many facials or whatever you have to test out of each thing. And you also have to test out of book work. And then eventually you have to go somewhere and take your state board test. And if you pass that, that's how you get your license.
Was that scary?
Yeah, I honestly didn't pass my first time. I missed by a couple points. So then the next day I went back and took it again. Because you just sometimes, like for me, I need to see what it is.
Yeah.
And then I can be like, okay, I need to study more in that.
Yeah.
But every test is just different. So you might get like random questions you didn't think were going to be on the test. Like you didn't think they were important. Mm-hmm. But anyways, yeah, I didn't pass my first time, but I passed my second time. And
cool.
Yeah, I've just never really been a great test taker.
I hate tests.
Yeah. And I will say, like, going into school, I learned stuff I didn't, like, think I would have to learn, like anatomy and stuff, like all the muscles and veins and stuff in the face. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, it makes sense, but, like, people think, oh, you're going to esthetician school, like, it must be easy. It's only 7 months, 700 or 750 hours for Indiana, but it's actually hard, and you learn a lot of, like, crazy stuff that you can really mess up somebody's face. So, like, you have to be paying attention.
I feel like it's really nice that they have the different hours options, too.
Right.
For those that can't maybe do full time or can't do the days or
stuff like I will say it is a lot of days out of the week, but, like, for me personally, I went Monday through Thursday, 4 to 8 p.m. So I was able to work during the day.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was off Friday, and then Saturday was 9 to 5. So it is like every day, but I didn't have anything else going on. But now they have like morning classes and evening classes, and I'm not sure if they also do like only a couple of days a week, and maybe you do like long hours or something. Yeah. I believe Addie went like for 10 hours every day, and she learned to go like 3 days a week or something, or 4. Wow. So they have options for you guys.
Continued training is like ongoing education is for everybody.
You
like,
gotta do
like
it if you want to be successful.
Yeah.
and you want to keep up on trends, you have to do ongoing education for, I feel like, anything. Now, it's not required in Indiana, which I think is strange for esthetician, because I think people need refreshers on, like, hair in my mouth. Bug? Is that you?
Yeah.
I just think, like, you need a refresher on, like, cleaning and sanitation, but also, like, ingredients and things like that.
Yeah.
Gosh, that blocked again. Sorry. So now we're going to be getting into, like, more the medical side of aesthetics. And in Indiana, there's not, like, a license. You're not, like, a licensed medical esthetician or anything like that. I'm not sure about other states, but the way that you get that title, personally, I feel like, is if you go to training for medical aesthetics, or you have a medical director. So MJR Skincare has a medical director, and that's how we're able to do more of the advanced treatments that you wouldn't be able to do unless you had a medical director. So like microneedling, advanced chemical peels. If somebody had laser, that would be like considered a medical esthetician. Or I have also seen estheticians who also might be nurses doing like Botox filler, and that would be considered that too. So, in Indiana, you could just get hired at a med spa, and they would teach you how to be a medical esthetician. Like, they would teach you their lasers or microneedlings, things like that, which is perfectly fine. But for me, I wanted to go to a place that was like an actual school. Sorry, I feel like I had a brain fart. Was like an actual school, so I could learn these things from like, not saying that whoever would be teaching me at a job wouldn't be professional, but I feel like when you're in a school setting, they really like hit everything because they have actual books and stuff that they're showing you. So I went to the National Laser Institute, which they have a couple all over the world, but I went to the one in Arizona, and it was a 16-day program, like consecutive days. 8-hour days, and that's where you learned book work, laser safety, and then you actually got to practice on real patients how to do laser too. And I also learned microneedling there. And I'm so glad I went there, because I will say, learning that laser safety, I was like a laser safety officer, which I wouldn't be able to get that if I went and just worked at a med spa right away, even though I would be operating the laser. I wouldn't be like a laser safety officer. So I learned all the safety, which I'm glad I did, because I ended up getting a job somewhere that was doing like not safe laser things, where I could have lost my license if I didn't know what I knew already. Yeah. Like, they were like, oh, you could use this laser on like a Fitzpatrick 6. And I was like, in my head, like, I'm like, no, in school, there's like no laser that you can do that, like an IPL. Yeah. And I took like a black notebook, and I was like, we cannot do this. And I like hit the notebook with it, and it like turned the notebook like white. So that means it would have like scarred that person's skin. And I'm just glad that I went to the school, because if I just followed whatever the job told me, I could have lost my license, because I could have burnt somebody and ruined their skin. So I just think to have that like backup training was really beneficial for me. I will say, just because you go to that school and get trained doesn't mean you're going to get a job right off the bat, just because you have that. But it does make it like you just have that security that you know you got trained the correct way. And also, I got trained in Arizona. If you know anything about Arizona, they have like a med spa on every corner, because they're very into like aesthetics there. Oh, yeah. So I felt like I got really good training. And yeah. Sorry, I started reading my notes. Hang on. Pause. Yeah. Let me tell you kind of about what lasers I got trained in at this school. So I got trained in IPL, which is intense pulse light therapy. So that's going to be where it targets reds or browns in the skin. So say somebody had a bunch of sunspots on their face, you would go over it with the laser, and those sunspots, it would recognize the brown, and it would zap them, and it would turn them very dark over the next few days, and then they would just flake off, and their skin would be more like smooth. What? And even and all of that. So that's what IPL targets, and then it also targets red. So if somebody has like rosacea or redness or those tiny broken capillaries, this was my favorite treatment to do. You would zap that capillary, and it would just like dissipate right away. That's so it takes away a lot of redness in people's faces, which is super cool. Hair removal was a lot of fun to do as well, because if like you can't wax when you're doing hair removal, but you can still shave. So if they like missed a hair and you went over it with the laser, you would literally see the hair like pop out. Like it was like dying. It was so cool. Yeah.
I've thought about getting laser hair removal.
Yeah. That was fun to do. And that's really beneficial for people who get the ingrowns and things like that. Yeah. Fractional, non-fractional lasers, which is going to be like really intense lasers where like your face is like raw. So that's very advanced. I never actually did that at like a job. I just saw it in school. So that you really want to take extra training on just to make sure you're not hurting anybody. And then, like I said, I learned microneedle and then laser safety. So yeah. And then, like I said, with the extra training, so especially with me owning my own business, anytime I get like a new machine or a new product, the company is going to send me like a training module that I can do online. And like for new products, it's normally easy. It's just like a page or two long, and they were just kind of explaining the ingredients and everything so you can understand it a little better and talk to your clients about it. And then like for HydraFacial, when I got that, we had a lot of videos to watch. They sent us a link, me and the girls, we watched all the videos and we tested out of it before they came in. And then when they came in, they did the hands-on. So we actually got to practice with the rep right there, like the trainer, and do all the hands-on, and she could watch us and correct us. And I will say that's what a lot of companies do when you buy like a good machine like that.
That's nice.
They're going to come in and they're going to teach you how to use it. They're going to teach your employees how to use it, so you feel like confident in it.
Nice.
But yeah, you always got to be doing extra training for sure. So and then like business classes too.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you want to start your own business or whatever.
People even do like social media.
Yeah, social media classes. Like you can find so many estheticians too that are doing trainings because they do a really good job, and then they can teach you like their ways as well. I've taken a few of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, the laser. Do you have to be an esthetician to go to the laser institute?
You actually don't have to be not when I went. You didn't have to be an esthetician because every state's different. But I will say that just makes you more reputable if you are an esthetician, because those services go hand in hand. Because if you're doing a laser on a client, they're like, well, actually, can you dermaplane me before? Because there's some lasers you can't. Yeah. They'd be like, I can't because I'm not actually an esthetician. You know? So it's just kind of better to have that down. But yeah.
I've definitely thought about going to esthetician school.
Yeah.
I'd just like to do like all things brows, so waxing brows and lamination and stuff like that. So I have so many people that ask me, and I'm like, I could literally just like at the end of their fill just wax their brows real quick or something. But as of right now, I send everybody to Caitlin. So I'm like, just go around the corner. Actually,
I do wish that they had a training where, well, I guess I don't know, because that just gets into other things, but maybe like a training where you didn't have to go to all esthetician school to learn everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you
so
could
like
learn
how they
just
separated
brows.
lashes.
Yeah.
Or if they could just do waxing, but then it would be like, well, now everything has to be individualized.
Exactly. I do want to show a couple books that I have here that I think estheticians should get, just to like I said, you have to do continuing education, whether that's just reading stuff at home, learning stuff, or like I listen to a lot of podcasts about like esthetician things, and I'll learn so much. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Like, I'm just always trying to like learn things, because especially with social media, things are changing all the time, or a lot of trends, and then almost like you have to know about the trend because your clients are asking you to like debunk it and be like, is this even like real? So
worth it, whatever it is.
I'm gonna grab those books.
Yeah,
they're right here.
Grab those.
For the book that I think every esthetician should have, that's great and just easy to resort to. Yeah.
What are we cooking up here?
It like that. But this is the Skincare and Cosmetic Ingredient Dictionary. So this is the 4th edition. So there's probably so many. But is it Milady? Is that how you say it?
It looks
Milady.
like it.
This is what it looks like. 'Cause I don't know if you can see it. Like that. But yeah, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. But this is the 4th edition. So there's probably so many. But is it Milady? Is that how you say it?
It looks like it.
if you're watching on YouTube, you should be.
Yeah.
And this is so nice. So it's going to talk about all kinds of stuff like product shelf life of products, non-comedogenic, oil-free, alcohol-free. What do these things mean?
Yeah.
Because I will say they don't really go over this much in school. So, you know, if a client's like, well, you said this product has antioxidant hello? You said this product has antioxidants in it, so what's an antioxidant? You know, and you're like, oh shit, like, what is
blueberries.
an antioxidant? Like, like I know, like, this product has antioxidants in it, but what is an antioxidant? This is going to go over, like, all of that. Or if you see a product or an ingredient in a product, like field poppy extract, you can go in this book and find it, and it will tell you what field poppy extract is. Like, if your client ask about it, or like say they're allergic to something and you want to make sure it doesn't have any of these things in it, but it's a very long word and you don't know what it is.
That's crazy. I think I might want that just for myself.
Yeah, just like looking at products that you buy like at the store, or makeup even, and being like, oh, you know, like fruit oil, it's a blend used in perfume, you know. So it's just nice to see that. And like, there's some really big words in here, and then it just breaks it down. I don't want to say dumbs it down, but for me, like, I'm like, that's a big word. I need smaller words to understand.
Because, yeah, like here, it'll give the full, and then it said what it might go by.
Yeah. So this is, every esthetician needs this, or, like, beauty industry, if you're interested in ingredients.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, and then I brought this book to show you guys what I mean by, like, if you get a new product, what the company will send you, like, what the training can look like. So I love SkinScript. They do really great, like, training. So say I get a new peel, which is on this page. So it's going to break down for me or the girls, if we get a new one, like a description of the peel, what the tingle factor is going to be like, what skin type it's good for, any active ingredients, and how to use it, which is so nice.
Mm-hmm. And so it tells you it's Fitzpatrick's. That's really nice too.
Yeah, what Fitzpatrick's it's safe for. And then on the back, it'll show you like some formula, and then like important notes, like make sure your client uses sunblock, things like that. So SkinScript does a really good job. They have a lot of great training online as well. But that's just an example, because they come out with new enzymes all the time. So like that mango enzyme I just got, they sent us a thing with it just to show like the highlights of it, which is nice. So if we get something new, we just go over it, and then we can explain it better to our clients, or understand which clients we should use it on. So
yeah. And if you guys don't know what the Fitzpatrick scale is, it's just the skin tones. It goes from 1 to 6, 1 being the lightest, 6 being the darkest, and there are some products that you can't use on darker skin tones or lighter skin tones, because the melanin in their skin will just...
Yeah, they can hyperpigmentation or hypopigmentation. So, yeah, that's very important. You have to really be on top of that as an esthetician, so you don't burn your clients or give them any skin like discoloration. So if you guys want, we can also go into another episode about like how, and break it down, how to open your own business, like what credentials you need, or like
who you need to go through.
Yeah, and like your what licenses you need, things like that.
Yeah, and then I've been thinking more and more about doing a event in the fall. I just really feel like we need something for like all the...
What do you mean? Oh, like
business owners.
We should.
I really feel like we should.
So you want to put it on? Me and you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's do it.
Okay. So yeah, so if you guys would be interested in attending an event, specifically for business owners,
that'd be so fun.
I think that would be really fun, and we could have guest speakers. I have a few people in mind already.
Do some goodie bags.
Yes, and I'm like, just have like snacky stuff, drinks, charcuterie.
Bring a lot of like business owners together.
I think I had asked a poll, and I was like, what would be better, a weekend or like a Thursday night or something? And a lot of people said Thursday night.
Really?
So, surprisingly.
Yeah.
So if we get into that anymore, we will definitely talk about it, let you guys know. But let us know if you would be interested in something like that.
Yeah. That'd be fun,
it would be really fun.
Okay. That's it for today's episode. Right on time, because the battery's blinking.
Okay, so we will see you guys next time, and thank you so much for watching.
Bye. Hey Google, shut up. What did you say?
Google!
Were you painting? There's paint in your hair.
No, it's not.
It's white, Lily.
It's probably dry shampoo.
Oh, okay.
One with your hosts, me, Lily Reagan, and
Madeline Rodewald.
So we are coming at you guys with another episode today of, this is just terrible. Let me just